Hello everybody and welcome to your video. So before I get into the cards I'm using today, I want to tell you about the song that I channeled, and it's by Billy Joel and it's called Honesty. So I will try to remember to put that song and pin it up in the comments, okay? But before I get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really value you, and the divine values you. So thank you so much for being here. Honesty is a lonely word. That's what it says in the song. It's a lonely word, and everyone is so untrue. That's what it says. So this is a song. It's a reading, I believe, about people just want honesty, right? Looking for honesty, right? You don't have to ghost somebody. Just say, hey, I don't want to pursue you. No ghosting needed. And it just takes the weight off your shoulders. Anyone here, it's just honesty. A lot of people are looking for closure. A lot of people are even trying to be honest with themselves, you know, trying to see the forest through the trees. It's really hard. People don't know, should I move on? Should I stay? Honest tarot readers. People accuse me of not being honest and not knowing how to read cards. Well, I don't read cards always by the meaning of the book. I go by my intuition. So, and I say a prayer before every video. I always do. So that's I follow the divine. I don't follow other tarot readers, and I don't follow other people, and I just follow the divine. That's all I do here. So let's get into the reading. I don't like to open with Kuan Yin if I feel like I'm not saying the energy could be heavy. Honesty is a good thing, but maybe some people are just, like I said, could be some heavy energy because people are looking for closure. People are looking for honesty. People want to know, like I said, do they stay? Do they go? Who do they trust? Being honest with oneself. Am I happy? Should I stay in this situation? Should I move on? Should I wait? You know, so let's just see what wants to come out. You know, we have chaos and conflict, and we have fork in the road. Quite literally what I just said here. It'd just be nice if somebody could be honest, right? It'd just be so much easier to know which way to go if everybody was honest. And some people just lie about everything, and it doesn't even matter. Even the little stuff. It's like, why even lie about that? You know, lie about stuff that, who cares? You know, I've ran into all types of liars. People who lie about big stuff and people who lie about little stuff. And it's like, bro, why would you lie about that? Who cares? And it's like, some people just, it's habitual. Make up stories. Before you know it, the whole life is a story. It's not even the truth. When the truth is a lie. So we'll see what wants to come out. But honesty. Looking for honesty. Deep knowing. Number 43 turns to 7 here. Going to the sea. Looking for guidance. If we only knew the truth, we'll know which way to go, right? Literally that. Deep knowing. Well, when you know something, it's the truth, right? A deep knowing is the truth. And a lot of us know the truth in our soul, and that's all we have to do. Just go look within our soul, and we know the truth. The truth sets us free. And it takes us out of a very dark space. And if we literally... You might be in that period, a transition period, because these colors look like they could be between the old and the new, just sort of leaving that cloud of confusion behind. It's okay not to know if somebody doesn't want to come clean. If somebody wants to ghost and they don't want to stop doing that, you know what? You don't need closure to move on. You can just move on. Closures for you, you can close the door. You don't have to wait for them to say anything to close a door. I knew that was going to happen, but it's okay. See, deep knowing. I knew that geode was going to fall down. I just knew it. But here's where you're at. And that's a card number 3. There's going to be honesty and clarity that you have with yourself. And it's going to guide you into a better direction. That's what I feel. You're going to be honest with yourself. And you're going to you're going to clear the things up. You're in between right now. You're between what you knew before and what you want for yourself. And you're going to go toward what you want. And you're going to go toward everything that you have control over, that you can manifest and bring into your life. That number 3 is a manifestation number. Might be seeing 111 a lot. Might be seeing 444 and 333. Some of you might have master numbers 33. So I'm going to bring out the oracle. I was guided here to use this oracle because this might predict some lies, some things going on here. You know, love child on the bottom that wants to pop out. Moving houses, moving on. The truth comes out. And the truth doesn't just come out on your end. This is also about truth coming out on people who are in your circle, who are in your energy. Because this is a reading. It can go for Aquarius. It can go for another person. It can go vice versa. It's the energy here. Somebody could be on their way to you because they find out the truth or find out a lie. This is about honesty all across the board here. Karmic ties. Bottom of the deck, moving on, letting go and loving you, freeing yourself. And then we have karmic ties. Some of you are freeing yourself from a karmic situation. Karmic energy, that can be anything. Home, love, work, friendships, everything. Cutting loose karmic ties. Loving yourself and moving on. Let's get a couple of tea leaf oracles. Aquarius here. I got another half to go through. So far we have heart, grasshopper, and horse. And some of you could be born the year of the horse. Heart, love, deep affection and caring. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. And short journey. Horse is short journey. Deep love and affection and caring, and I feel that's for you. Loving yourself now. Situations that require careful handling. And that short journey. We have reconciliation. For some, this is people being honest with themselves about their feelings for you, and they're returning. Or vice versa. We have tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. So there's progress on your part in your life. I shouldn't say on your part. There's progress that's going to be happening, even if it's been slow, even if things appeared they weren't really going in your benefit. We have dog barking, advice from a friend. And that can be me, that can be anybody in your life who has some good advice. Even with this short journey card, because that's a horse, we have a dog. Also, someone could be born the year of the horse, born the year of the dog. I think those are compatible as well in the Chinese astrology. The horse, the dog, and the tiger. I think those are all compatible. The tortoise, it's slow. The tortoise is slow, but it won the race. Situation that requires careful handling is probably the situation you're moving on from, especially if you're living with somebody or it's a friendship or a work relationship. That would require some careful handling, right? Or the way somebody returns to you, that would require careful handling on their part. Not to just walk back in your life and you haven't heard from them and just like, hey, guess who's back? No. Loving yourself is the key. Love and deep affection and caring. Freeing yourself from all toxicity. Show me the basic issue. Nine of Cups reverse. Nine of Cups reverse is we don't have what we want here. Our life, something isn't the way it should be. What I planned for, what I wish for isn't here. Or maybe it's in the balance here with this between worlds. I feel somebody wants to reconcile. Maybe that someone's life hasn't gone the way they thought it would go. We have Aquarius in the reverse. We have the Star card. This is a lot about wishes right here. They both mean about wishes. It could be something you literally wanted to happen for you. Or it could be literally somebody who wanted you. You were someone's wish fulfillment. Either way, you didn't get what you wanted. They didn't get what they wanted. That's just unfair here. Justice reverse, Libra energy. The major arcanas that are here are Aquarius and Libra. And we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the cups. Nine of Wands. Three of Pentacles reversed. These are on the bottom of the deck. Should I give it one more try? Or I went my own way because of an injustice. Maybe somebody who played me. Maybe somebody who cheated. Juggled. We do have that Two of Pentacles here. I'm going to clarify with my mini deck and then I'll move on. Maybe that's why there's careful handling needed because of this injustice here. Something that wasn't fair. I knew somebody once that always told me, matter of fact, it was my deceased husband. He always said, never burn bridges because you never know when you got to cross that bridge again. And that's all across the board. You should never burn bridges unless that person was really abusive, just really a tyrant. Yeah, burn that bridge. But if things weren't so bad in business, friendships, maybe you just gotta love them from a distance, but maybe not burn the bridge. Just be like, hey, careful handling here. I love you, but I'm gonna love you from over here while you're over there. So I need my sanity. So I gotta let go. I gotta move on. Peace and love. But I gotta do me now. Cutting off karmic ties in a gentle way. Wheel of Fortune reverse and the Two of Swords. This is literally not happy with the choice I made. And it can go either way. I mean, Aquarius is in reverse, so it can go literally either way. It can be Aquarius not happy with a choice. It could be someone not happy with a choice they made about you. But I see someone moving toward Aquarius. Because I have the Ten of Wands going toward Aquarius, and here's Aquarius. I can't show it all the way because there's nudity on that card. And then I have Hermit energy, Virgo reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So I've read the comments. There are a lot of people out here dealing with a Virgo on some capacity. Some of its friends, some of its children, some of its twin flames, and some of its lovers. Tell me about the Star card reverse. Tell me about the Star card reverse. So it's a Four of Pentacles. That's holding back. That's holding. We have this Ace of Wands reverse. It's like somebody wants a new beginning, but someone's holding back. Not happy with the choice of holding back here. Now, I'm getting a message, and this is specific. I'm not going to let this take over the whole reading. Let me clarify this one card before, because I am getting one message, and this will be very specific. It's not going to eat up the whole reading. This is not what this is about. Give me the card for justice here. Okay. That's clarified by the Seven of Cups reverse, the Tower reverse. Okay. The specific message, and then I'm going to move on. Somebody is hoarding, a hoarder. And someone's tired of living with a hoarder. Okay? That's the specific message. Now I'm going to move on. For everybody else here, this is literally about letting go, moving on, because of being on something about honesty. Like I said, someone either let go of you, they didn't want to, they held back from you for whatever reason. They weren't honest with themselves, and they didn't tell you anything, could have ghosted. And you had to love yourself and move on. And for some of you, it's the opposite. It's the other way around. But for the person who's living with a literal hoarder, someone's sitting back saying, it's not fair. My life should not be this way. It's not fair because I'm not this way. I got stuck with somebody like this. I'm going to tell you, no, you don't have to be stuck. And I see it could be financial. But if you ask God or the divine, whoever you believe created this earth, they'll help you get out of it. In the past, somebody is literally hasn't done anything about a situation here. We have the Four of Cups. This is not doing anything. And someone's also tired, bored. We have a Hierophant. We have the Taurus, but it's also a marriage. It's a commitment. But this is three people in that Three of Cups. And then this is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone is tired of living or being in a third-party situation. Someone could be suspicious that there's another person. This other person doesn't have to be a lover. It can be a mother-in-law, a family member, somebody else that lives in the house. Like when there's more, you know, more than just the two of you living in the house. Family members. And it takes careful handling, because you just can't tell everybody, you know, hey, you can't say what you want to say. You got to hold your tongue back. And that's another thing. This Four of Pentacles and Aquarius reverse, that can be Aquarius holding back what they want to say, or saving money because I want to go. I don't want to live in this situation no more. I want to leave. And I'm saving whatever coin I can. And someone's in an unhappy commitment. With that Hierophant, it's definitely a commitment. Because it's ongoing in the past energy, because it's upright. This Queen of Swords reverse is not wanting to be in that situation, wanting to break away, cut it off like yesterday. Someone's really tired of living in a situation like this, and for some of you it's because there's a third interference. Someone's tired of being in a third interference, and this Hierophant can be a workplace, if you work at some sort of establishment, okay? Sometimes that's a student, it's a school. Sometimes it's a religious place. Place where you learn or teach something. But with that Queen of Swords in the reverse, that is someone who's just not happy with it, because it's unfair. The whole thing about it, it's unfair. And for a third party situation, I see there's some dishonesty going on here. Like if it's a family situation, oh, we got to live with family because we can't go nowhere else right now, you know that. Or family's got to live with us because, well, they're doing, you know, they're going through a hard time right now. And it could be a lie. Like literally someone could just be codependent. Someone could just be codependent on another energy, and they would literally be lying. Give me something for this past energy. Or if it's not that and it's like cheating, it's still, it's a lie. We have the Ten of Wands and it's sideways. So for some of you, you literally want to move, and you're saving money to move, or you're trying to do something to move because you're just not happy. Now, if someone else doesn't have some sort of third-party interference, maybe you have someone else in mind you want to go toward. I mean, it's the energy is just here. And there's some people who are probably literally just not happy with the fact that maybe somebody's went on to get married or go back to a marriage and left another person hanging. And that's that person who's like, look, just come clean, be honest. You gave me no closure. I haven't heard nothing. I'm like, what do I do? Do I wait? Do I go? So I got a lot of energy here with the past, but it all comes down to if people could just be honest, period. If you tell me you want to be with them and not me, fine. I'm not going to sit here like a fool waiting on you. I got a life to live. If you tell me you don't like my family members, or I don't like one of yours, you don't like one of mine, let's just clear the air. That's what it can all come down to. Let's just clear the air, because you got a right to be happy. Everybody's got a right to be happy. Let's just be honest and clear the air here. But what's happening is a lot of holding back. Holding back the tongue, holding back the emotions. Some are holding back that they want to get the heck out of Dodge. They want to move. Some are holding back from saying what they feel, especially like this, you know, somebody for that hoarder. Somebody just want to throw all that stuff out. Some people, they just want to speak their mind, but they don't know how to say it, you know? I love you, but I don't love this family member. I love you, but I don't like this. I love you, but I'm tired of you cheating on me. I love you, but you haven't talked to me in months and you ghosted me. You don't gotta wait. You don't gotta live with a hoarder. You don't gotta wait on a ghoster. Now, if you love somebody and they got kids, that's the tricky situation, because if you take someone and they got kids, you take the whole package. But for some, it's about another lover here. We have Leo, we have Gemini. Strength is reverse. Quite literally, some of you don't want a Leo anymore. Maybe you want a Gemini, if we're going to go face value here. Wanting to leave somebody to go be in another connection, but not being honest about it. Just keeping it, keeping it to oneself. Not saying you, I'm reading energy, that's all I'm doing. I'm not saying you, Aquarius, or anyone, I'm just reading energy. But someone ain't happy here. A lot of people are not happy. I shouldn't say some. A lot of people aren't happy. Even if I can't pinpoint the exact reading, because a lot's coming out here, a lot of people aren't happy. And there are some people who aren't happy because you're not in their life, and they're coming back out of the woodwork here. Hermit reverse, coming out of that hermit mode. It's like, surprise! Guess who's back? But by the time that happens, you might have let go already and be loving yourself, and you might have moved on. Give me a card for that, lovers. Ten of Pentacles, and it's sideways, and it landed on this Leo energy. For some of you, this is another person who's not happy with the choice they made. Because I did see somebody coming toward Aquarius, and there is somebody here who's not happy with the choice they made. They basically chose a person who talks down to them and insults them and degrades them, makes them feel like crap, makes them feel like they're not good enough, and they chose that person over you. Started making a life with that person. They're not happy. They're thinking of you. They're thinking, I should have built a life over here. And that's the person that's going to reach out. And some of you are going to be like, I haven't seen you in ages. Judgment reverse, temperance reverse. Some of you are going to be like, I moved on. You left me on red, man. I moved on. And for some, this message is going to be, I made the wrong choice. I am so, I don't know what I was drinking. Because literally that temperance card in the upright can be a bartender. I don't know what I was drinking, but I don't know, but I chose the wrong one. I'm getting all kind of messages because I have all kinds of you lovely people watching me. Let's move on to the future here. Let's move on to the future. What's the future looking like? This is gaining the truth. Like this, we're wasting a lot of time trying to figure it out. Meanwhile, we're sacrificing time. But this is the reverse. I finally figured it out. I'm aware of the truth, whether it's the truth with oneself or the truth in a situation, the truth about you, how they feel about you, or the truth about you waiting on them. It's the truth. It's the honesty comes out. The awareness of what the truth really is comes out. And a decision is made. I don't want to wait on a Two of Pentacles reverse. I don't want to wait on the Juggler. I don't want to be an option, right? Or I don't want to be with this person that I picked. I made the wrong choice. I've decided I'm coming back to Aquarius. I'm reaching out to Aquarius. But these are also two moving cards, because a person who's always moving stuff, like when you're moving boxes, you're decorating, you're moving, and you're moving here, you know, it is literally movement. Both cards are movement. Ten of Wands is a burden because we picked up those sticks. Nobody picked them up and carried them for us. We chose to pick them up. We chose to pick up the boxes. We chose to pick up a second job. We chose to do this. We chose to do that. But at some point, we got to put them down because it's too heavy. That's why it becomes a burden. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Someone who took a long time to figure it out about Aquarius. A lot of this is someone coming toward you, Aquarius, because this is going toward Aquarius. Here's that Aquarius card again. This is Virgo energy for those of you waiting on a Virgo. It took a long time to make a choice. It took a long time to get abused by another person to figure it out. Which that's another thing my deceased husband used to say. He said before he met me, he used to like abuse. He was in a very abusive relationship with a very toxic person. For most of you, this is a return of a person because they screwed up. They made a wrong choice and they want to make a U-turn. They got to break up with somebody or leave somebody behind here to come back. All right, let's move on here. Someone's realized they're in love. Queen of Cups. Someone realizes they abandoned the person that loved them. Queen of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's the self position? I don't know if you're going to come out Aquarius or if they are, because it, like I say, for the most of you, this is someone returning. This is someone who made a very big mistake in the returning, and yeah, self position. Let's work. Let's build this together. Let's do this. For some, it's going to be a job offer or an opportunity to work, collaborate, do something, because I don't know what you guys do. It's an opening of a door. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Or maybe you're going to be able to work with somebody. Go somewhere, go to school, get education, get a job somewhere so you can get away from a situation, so you can move on. Because you can't deal with living with some of these people or situations you're living with. Three of Pentacles, please. Yep. Quite literally. Getting out there, signing on with somebody so you can leave a house. Four of Wands reversed, not happy there. Not a happy environment. And this would be saying, okay, I got to be honest with myself. How do I get myself out of this? Well, let me go see if I can align. Collaborate with someone. If you got a channel, let me go see if I can collaborate, if I can grow, if I can get my stuff out there. Let me go try to get a job on with this place or that place. Because I'm not happy at home and I need to get out of this place. Really unhappy. But this is also that same energy. You can turn it right back around and reverse it. It can be someone coming your way because they're not happy in a home environment. And they want to get out and work and get toward you. They want to do something to have a door open so that you can be together. They literally might be picking up another job, a side hustle, or one that pays more, or offering you one if they're able to. They're trying to find a way to get you two closer together. And it all has to do with not being happy in the environment that they're at. Now, if it's not literally a home, because this can be, I've gotten the 4 of Wands for a home, for a work environment. And I know there's probably someone out there, it doesn't mean that. Well, when I did cards for my daughter getting a job at an amusement park, guess what came out? 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a vacation place. People go to on vacation, they go to an amusement park. So for people who say no, I say yes. Sometimes your job is your second home. Because this 3 of Pentacles is working together. So if you're unhappy at a work environment because of a third-party person, this is going out there, getting another job, another opportunity, because you just can't be at that workplace no more. It's karmic. What happens when you stay in karmic situations too long? It affects the health. Negativity affects the health at some point. What's the environment? I understand maybe some people want 100% more clarity, but this is a general reading, and I have people ages 20 to, I think I've had someone 81 comment on my stuff. So this is going to be very general, but I'm giving you as many detailed scenarios as I can. What comes to me is what I give you. Aquarius in the reverse. So I really believe things are going to improve for you, Aquarius, because things haven't been the way you wanted them. Someone has not been happy without you, or someone doesn't know that the best employee they ever had is about to be their employee when you go and look for that opportunity. This was already there. It's about the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Up here it's upright. This is that person that's not happy, that is not happy with the life they started building, and they're coming towards you. This is you not happy with the life you started building, okay? And you're doing something to change your situation so you can get out of Dodge and do something better for yourself. The environment is change. The environment is being honest with oneself. Once you have the truth, it sets you free. Literally, it sets you free. If it's the truth about a divine masculine, you don't gotta wait. If it's the truth about a job, you don't gotta stay. If it's the truth about a husband, doesn't matter how much time you have in with them. Because this card is all 3 of those. It's a job, it's the boss, it's the divine masculine, it's the husband, it's the government. If you don't like your country, you don't have to stay there either. Get a visa and go somewhere else. You can do what you want with your life, for the most part. I understand there's some control and limitations that are beyond us, but for the most part, you have control over your life. And this is like, woohoo! This is a message of good news that allows you to walk to your 9 of Cups. That's hearing from that new job. That's hearing from somebody, somewhere, good news. Now I can finally go to my wish fulfillment, which is over here, which I didn't have it before. Or somebody gets good news so that they can come your way. Finally, because something was holding them back. Give me a card for this environment. It's this right here. Somebody who was over here in the past. This is somebody who was not happy with the choice they made. This is that new opportunity. A door opens. Look at the light shining on the path here. Someone gets an opportunity. a window, a door, and they go for it. Go for it. Tell me about the hopes and fears. Tell me about the hopes and fears. I'm tired of sleepless nights. Look, the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the reverse, and then the reverse. I need to make peace with Aquarius or Aquarius. I need peace in my life. Either way, it's about peace, so I can get some sleep for a change, so I can have some rest in my life, so I can stop worrying and overthinking. These are 2 strong cards of the mind, and things on the mind that bother us, things on the mind that keep us awake, things on the mind that keep us from moving forward. But it's in the reverse. The hope and the fear. I got to get out of this energy. That's what they're saying. I can't stay like this. If I'm stuck on somebody, I got to break out of it. If I pick the wrong choice and I'm suffering in my everyday life because I literally picked the wrong living situation, the wrong person, I got to get out of it. I picked the wrong job. I'm dealing with people who are backstabbing me. I got to get out of it. That's the hope. Getting out of this energy. The fear would be staying stuck in it. Give me a card for the karmic situation right there. There you go. It's a card of Aries, but this, I read energy, guys. Okay. If you need a face value for the card, it's literal Aries. Somebody who's strong-willed, good-looking and all that, but it's my karmic card. It's my karmic. Or third party. But we're going to say karmic because literally this says here. So somebody here, either someone coming toward you or you yourself, is saying, I got to get out of this situation. I can't stay this way and I can't stay stuck. What's the ending looking like as these energies read here today? This is just tarot. Anything can change and it's just a general reading. But the bottom line at the end of the day, it's never going to hurt you to be honest with yourself and how things are going in your life. And to know that if people are in your life who are good or what's going on is good. And ultimately at the end of the day, you have the right to change anything that's unfair and unbalanced and unjust in your life. And literally, because that's a 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is it's a card of betrayal. It's a card of cleverness, a card of sneakiness, a card of self-sabotaging. But it's also a card of sneaking out, right? Literally. That's like getting a job and just leaving. Don't say nothing. Getting a house, just leaving. Don't say nothing. It's also that. It's a strategy. It's a plan. It's a plan to get out of this and go into the new life, because you know, with deep knowing, you can't live the way that you've been living. Or the one who's coming toward you, they know they can't live the way they've been living. Either way, honesty across the board. They're honest with themselves. You're honest with yourself. Honesty comes out. And literally a new life can happen. I've got the 4 of Wands reversed twice. At the end of the day, any person, any place you're living at, working at, dealing with, you're leaving it. That's the end, bottom right there. This is also moving on. King of Wands reverse, that's Leo energy. I do have Leo reverse. For some, it's a Leo who's out. But literally, this King of Wands is also lack of movement, not going toward. I'm not going toward this kind of people, this kind of situations, because I'm honest with myself. Or I'm not going to deal with a player, I'm not going to deal with a cheater. I'm not going to be married to this person that I'm not happy with. I'm not going to be married to this job I'm not happy with. I'm not going to live with someone who I do love, but everybody else in the house is giving me aggravation and grief. I'm not going to do that. It's breaking away from the stuff that just literally you don't like. And it's also, if a person's coming towards you, it's also them. Because I do see someone made a bad choice here and they do want to return, and that's going to be up to you. But it's going to be literally, literally, it's about being honest all across the board. Them being honest, you being honest, so that happiness can happen. Someone literally planted roots in the wrong place. Seven of Pentacles, not wasting any more time, not feeding any more of this energy. And there could be a tower. We got a tower here reverse. But this could also be somebody saying, look, before things get worse, I'm out. I'm out. I'm seeing some signs here, and before it gets worse, I'm out. Moving on. Moving on. Six of Cups reverse. Six of Cups reverse is a lot of things. It could be moving on whether I got kids or not. It could be moving on whether I'm living with family or not. It's moving on. It could be moving on, though I'm thinking about this person all the time, hoping they'd return, but I'm moving on. And same for this person back here who made a bad choice about not choosing you. They're also, that would be them thinking the same thing. Before any more time goes by, Seven of Pentacles here reversed, before I waste any more time, before I really have a tower moment, before things get worse in my life, because I made a really bad choice, because this is, it's like they chose a narcissist. They chose a mind game player. Let me move on. Let me cut my losses and move on to the one I'm thinking about. Let me tell them I'm not happy, and let me just see how it goes. Give me a card for this outcome. At the end of the day, somebody's watching you. At the end of the day, we have here a player, a wounded warrior, someone hiding out literally. Maybe someone who has a victim mentality, afraid to come forward because they know they made the wrong choice. This is coming out of hermit mode. Virgo energy. Literally Virgo for some of you guys. But this is watching you. Watching you while being in a karmic situation, toxic situation. But this can also be your energy watching how something is happening in your life and saying, wait a second, now I don't like how this is going. I don't like how this person is starting to stack stuff up around here. I don't like how this person always says they're working late. It's recognizing something and watching it and paying very close attention. This is someone who resists or fights for. Whatever. Someone who resisted you now wants to fight for you. Anything I tell you, it can go the opposite way, because that's just how energy is. You can't have this without that. But we have the King of Cups. At the end of the day, it comes down to love. And it comes down to toxicity is not love. And it does take a lot of honesty to realize that. Is what I'm experiencing love, or is this a toxic situation? Do they tell me they love me? Do the words come out of their mouth they love me? Do they say everything right, but their actions don't measure up? Do they tell me they want to clean this up or clean that up, but meanwhile they're stacking up a lot of stuff around? Do they tell me that they left this behind, but they still have something going on at work? All comes down to the truth. And the truth shall set everyone free. But it also got intuition here on the bottom of the deck. Some things you don't need anyone to tell you. Why? Because you already know. You already know. And when you already know, you can be like, I don't know who sings it. My kids used to listen to it. Is it Backstreet Boys? I don't know. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. You already know. I'm going to close out with an angel card. And I'm going to close out with a love oracle for those of you who are dealing with love. Wow. Interesting. Give me the Lover's card for anyone dealing in love here. Most of you it is love. Most of you it is someone returning who picked wrong. Those other situations I mentioned are a fewer percentage. Imagine all unwanted thoughts, like lies, dissolving into light, creating room, like hoarders, and space for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for you. That's making the life you want because you deserve it. Merlina, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. This is exactly why I channeled the song Honesty. Because if people would just be honest, you wouldn't have to sit around and try to figure something out on your own. But you guys are smart out here and you will figure it out on your own. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in tomorrow's reading. I love you guys and namaste.